And we are live. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Well, this time I have a guest. Hopefully, yeah. Just gonna wait till everybody arrives. Hmm. Right. Just gonna flex my muscles in the meantime. Yeah. Gonna start working out again soon. I don't really want much bigger muscles. I'm okay with this as it is. All right, we have somebody. Dushan, good evening, sir, to you, sir. Jessiba, kako si? Šta ima? Sad možemo pričati trenutno dok nije neko drugo na našem jeziku. Šta ima ba? And somebody else just came in. Shipropolitan, alright. You know what? O ne ti. Danas sam probao, I tried Baccio Immortale by Argos. I think that would be more your kind of scent, Dusan. Argos. Palace Athena je sjajan, divan, beautiful, divan. A šta će Kanada, kakvi oni košarka biš? Ne. Nisam slabo pratim košarku i ovdje ovi ne prikazuju, njih to ne zanima. I don't know. I can't. All right, there are people coming so faster because I announced my stream. That's a good idea. Last time it took quite a long time. Hello, Bruce. Peace to you, my friend, brother. All right, so. Oh yeah, gladly. Here's my. So glad you are here. Our esteemed guest is here for tonight. He will be joining me in 10 minutes. I'm gonna show you what I just got today, man. I'm really thrilled. Another Argos fragrance. Triumph of Bacchus. It's great. You know, Dushan, if you remember, even Dev said he liked it. That means a lot, you know. It's just beautiful. A really good fall scent, you know. I don't know what that means. Ten people online, great on the stream. I mean, I think we're gonna have more than that because I have Anooj as my guest. He's raking in some viewers as well. That's great. Star power. That's what star power is for. Yeah, you really need to check out Argos. They have some really and Pallas Athene is a very nice kind of citrusy, fruity scent. But you can find it on my channel. I talk. I yeah. I thought I made two videos today where I talk about these. Yeah, star power. Yeah, dude. Rock on. 15 people. Nice. We are growing, growing. Hey, baby, Yoshi, Yoshi. So glad you are here, man. Brother, buddy, brody. Yoshi, Yoshi. Maybe Kevin will also join us. Who knows? He said he cannot, he's pretty busy these days, cannot be anywhere longer than 15 minutes, he said. Yeah. Nagano fan. I don't really know much about him. I mean, I hope he, almost hope he knocks out Tyson Fury. Well, I don't know really. It's a pretty open fight to me, but I think I lean a little more towards Canelo because he's smaller and a little bit more skillful and but also has a good body punch. I mean, Charlo has defeated someone that is kind of same height and all that. Before that was Castaño, but yeah, that I won't really say Castaño is on Canelo's level. Hey, zdravo, brate. Yes, I'm well now. It's been some tough last couple of months where I was sick twice. But yeah, nothing really serious. But anyway, I'm good now. No, no, it's all right. I'm really nervous interviewing the Mr. Vintage King. I really wonder what his scent of the day is. Mr. Pats is a really big boxing fan, a faithful follower of mine and another guy's podcast, Joshua Brewer, that goes on Sundays. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Charlotte has never been stopped before, but it's possible. 16 people. Me, thank you. I wasn't really sick. I mean, seriously ill, but it was. Oh, there we have now Mr. Anooj Patel joining us from Toronto. How
What's
are
up, Oz?
you?
Good. Can you hear me
Hey.
properly?
Yeah, very well, very
All
well.
right. Good. Good. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I was gonna wear this shirt, white shirt, but I got hot in the meantime. So
Oh, you got to be comfortable, man. Comfort trumps style.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
what's up with you?
Not much, man. I'm just happy it's Friday.
Yeah,
It's been a
I
long
can.
week. I love how this week I was just looking forward to Friday. I was like, Friday couldn't come fast enough, man. Today.
Yeah. Well, Dushan said earlier that Serbia beat Canada in basketball.
Yeah, yeah, they did. Yeah, Canada's still playing for the bronze though.
Oh, nice. I didn't really know that they played much basketball in Canada, but anyway, I
Yeah, they do.
guess
It's been getting bigger and bigger because of the NBA, right? So,
yeah. All right.
right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have
the
some
influence from
players.
Americans. So.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, you had guys like Rick. Was it Rick Wennington who played for Bulls? He was Canadian. I know.
Yeah, right now there's an up and coming superstar Shea Gilgis Alexander, right? The kid is amazing. There's a
Right.
lot of good young talent, right? So it's all good.
He- what did Anuj have for lunch? Yoshi. Yoshi. Yoshi.
So I see you finally got your Argos sample set or
Yeah.
whatever. Is it?
Well, I got also this one Triumph of Bacchus.
Oh. Did you get a
Yeah.
sample set too, or did you just bought the full bottle?
Well, I bought the full bottle, but you can choose two samples with it. That's a really good
Oh, okay,
deal.
okay. I remember for the longest time, every time I see you in the chat, I kept asking you, Boz, did you get your Argos sample set? Boz, did you get your Argos sample set?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened. I never got that because they canceled it. I mean, canceled my order. Didn't tell me why. I was very
Most
pissed, and
likely,
then
I bet you because they're probably out of stock, right? If they
yeah,
do a sample set, and then I don't know, they should have told you, right? I mean, they should communicate if they're out of
yeah.
stock.
That's really
What are you gonna
that's
do?
kind of stinky. I mean, they said if you want to find out why, you gotta contact us. Us. I was like, all right.
It's the other way around. If you're paying money, it should be that
Yeah,
company's responsibility to reach out to you as the customer to say, "Hey, look, we're out of stock. We're sorry." It's not your job to
exactly.
reach out to them. That's ridiculous. It's not like there's some
Yeah.
giant company like Amazon or something, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
You
remember
know,
we talked about it. I believe that was like earlier this year, like I don't know, March or April. But anyway, so then I said, screw it. I'm just gonna buy, a full bottle, and I never tried anything by them before, But I heard Adonis. I got
oops.
first that Adonis Awakens, so I heard it was good, and I was like, all right. So, and I do like it, but I like Triumph even better. Triumph of Bacchus
Do
is
you
really.
blind bought these or did you sample them before?
I did sample Triumph of Bacchus before, but not Adonis Awakens. So, yeah.
Okay. So
Mm.
you're happy with your purchase or
Oh yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, they're really quality stuff. I mean, yeah.
if you don't mind my asking where Argos, where are they based? Like where do they ship from? Where did you order it from?
From France,
Ah,
yeah, it says France, yeah,
okay.
but I think that guy, the owner, I don't know really. I don't know where he lives. Maybe in USA. I mean, I think he's like of Serbian origin or something.
Um,
Petrovic.
but they
Yeah,
ship to you from France though, right? So,
yeah, from France. So that's good. And yeah, so yeah. I mean, first time when I ordered Adonis, there was something. I don't know what happened, but it was delayed. And I got no information, and I had to go to FedEx and stuff. So because it's FedEx, and it said it was delayed because somebody hadn't paid some, I don't know, whatever. And then I contacted them, and I asked what was the problem, and this woman said, we haven't got the, how do you call it, I don't. Well, anyway, long story short, I did get it eventually. It was a
so
lot
it
of
just took a
BS.
lot of headache. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it was probably somebody from Argos that didn't do their paperwork or something properly.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at
Yeah.
all.
Boss has become a niche now. I got rid. No, no. I actually recently I got Versace Puroma. I love it really. It's a great, I think, very. I mean, it was made by Alberto Morias after all. So
All right.
he's like, yeah, the superstar, as Jeremy called him. Hey, Matt. Yeah, a blind buy is like a blind date. Sometimes you can score a winner. Exactly. Yeah, so you don't really. I mean, I know you are not that interested in modern fragrances, are you? I mean,
It's not. It's not really more interest. It's just that like I have enough stuff, surrounded by enough
mm,
stuff. So I don't like to buy too many new stuff or whatever. Like today, I didn't even wear anything. I
yeah,
haven't sprayed anything. Maybe a little bit later, I might before I go home or whatever. We'll see. But I don't feel like I don't spray
mm,
fragrance every day. Some days I feel
right,
like it. Some days, whatever.
yeah. Well, I mean, I imagine you've been around fragrances very long now, right? I mean, it's not
Yeah, yeah. I
so.
get it's too overwhelming sometimes for me.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really been so into them for, I mean, it was only like 3, 4 years ago that I really got into them. So for me, it's still, I still generally put them on pretty much every day, but because it's still a rather new thing for me. I mean, I am exploring it still, So, and
Yeah,
he
it's a
says,
work in progress for you.
yeah, if it gets you laid, it's good stuff. Well, you're right. Oh, hello.
Mike,
I always Mike. Yeah, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Mike,
So
and
nice to
Bhushan,
see you.
Yoshi, Matt Horns. It's good.
Yeah, I thought boss might have dressed up for his exclusive. Don't bust my ball, Yoshi, please.
So, what's the plans for the weekend, Buzz?
Yeah, well, I don't know really, Probably just gonna go out a little bit tomorrow. I mean, yeah, I was, out to the town last Saturday, and the traffic was terrible. So I kind of got fed up already, But I haven't been, to the city for a while before it. So, but anyway, yeah. The problem is I live quite far away from the city center,
Oh,
I
okay, okay.
mean,
So then, okay, yeah.
so
So sometimes
I
it can be a ball.
yeah, so I either have to take a train or a bus, to get there, and the trains are really hopeless now. I mean, they, you know, I hate train. I mean, but they are also faster than a bus. You
Of
get
course.
there, yeah, in 15 minutes or less even. Like
What's the
with a
weather been
bus.
like there lately? It's been hot, or
Yeah, no, this week has been great mostly. I mean, yeah, pretty hot, but otherwise, this summer has been one big letdown. I mean, except for the June, June
oh
was
yeah.
nice, but yeah, the rest was not so good. A lot of rain, Yeah, the owner is called Christian. Yeah. Wow, of Italian and Russian descent. All right. Well, maybe he's not from my side of the woods. If you're wearing habit rouge like the stream for Anooj. All right, I see it now. It's a pun. Oh, Fat Wang. Hello, my man. That's right, I'm dressed up. The Yeah. Yoshi, please. Don't be so complimentary. Well, it's great to see you, really. I mean, we are usually, we've been together on other streams, when you don't get to talk, between us so much, Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have also a stream soon on the 17th with Margie, and finally, and we're gonna talk a little bit about our experience with Fracom and all that.
Good,
It's
good,
been,
good.
yeah, it's been
That's
really,
next. No, wait. No, not next weekend. It's during the. You said 17th.
yeah, it's on a
That's next.
Sunday, I believe.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Next. Right.
Sunday.
Okay.
So because it's her most, like how you say, it's the day when she has most time to, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it's been a lot of drama. Like, um,
Yes.
I mean, I couldn't believe, man, all that drama. Yeah, I mean, that she had on her streams, crazy. Yeah, but
That's
anyway,
just how
we're
it is.
gonna talk. Yeah, what fragrances are women asking at Enchante?
Ah, there's too
Yeah,
many.
too many to talk about. He says, think I may do a live stream tomorrow, or I have to. All right.
There you go.
Hmm.
Do it,
We're gonna
Mike. Do it.
be, yeah. And real deal from Newcastle all the way from the Geordie land. All dressed up and no place to go. Hey, Bosley, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what. Yeah. So what do you want to talk about? Tell
Anything,
me.
man. Just shoot the shit, man.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I cannot I cannot talk shit about dance stream or anything. That's what I did before and got me in trouble. But yeah, anyway, I think most people agree that it's now, not what it used to be, right? I mean, but that's maybe for goes for most stream almost. In
I don't know.
fact,
I think it's what you make of it, right? Some weeks are good, they're fun. Sometimes they're boring. It is what it is. You just have to accept. You have to accept the streams for what they are. If you want to watch, watch. If you don't want to watch, tune off. Watch
yeah,
TV or instead. Go take
yeah.
a
I
walk.
mean, yeah, right. I mean, for me, it became too much of a habit, and then I was like, I don't really want to watch that stream again, but I don't know what else to do. And then, I get myself into stuff, that I don't want, like arguments and, yeah, BS. Somebody says this, I say this, and then, it, but it's all just, yeah, it's child. It's just BS, of course. Does Anuj have any dating tips on second dates?
Fuck, I'm too old for that shit, man. Married too long and too old.
Yeah, why
Don't
Yoshi?
even
You're
remember.
going on Yoshi is going on a second date. Good for you, buddy. Yoshi Meister, yeah, real deal. Saying hello, Matt. I really happy about Matt. As far as I understood, is he also? I mean, I thought that he wrote something about him being like from a Hindu family or something. As far as I could understand. Matt, you must write. Oh, here is our crazy man. It's here.
What up, Kev?
Yeah. What up? You wanna come on? I mean, can hop on, of course. The more, the merrier.
Drop the link for him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. So be my guest. If
If anybody
only
wants
for
to hop on,
yeah. But I know nobody else really wants to. Only Kevin wants. There's the link, buddy.
the only thing you can do is drop the link. If someone wants to hop on, then hop on.
Yeah. Yeah, he says he's a Hindu. Wow. Well,
Okay.
because yeah, I cannot see from that picture, but I always thought he looked, he didn't look very Indian to me on that picture. But anyway, yeah. Damn you,
Oh,
Jimbo. Jimbo the smackhead. I called him, and then was like, "Oh, that's too abusive," and it's just a joke. I
real
mean, Dan
deal.
is
What up?
kind of
Jimbo,
too
what
up.
up?
Yeah, he's kind of too uptight, right? He's very like concerned with rules and being politically correct, and that's not very fun.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
got to remember too that I mean the stream that Dan runs, he does it. I mean that's part of his living, right? He's making money off that, right? So he takes it very
yeah,
seriously. When you
yeah, of
take
course.
like this, if you're doing a stream or someone else doing it, it's just for shits and giggles, and who gives a fuck, right? But people who take
Mm,
it seriously, they take it seriously. So.
yeah, I mean, yeah. I just discovered I don't really have anything against him. I mean, he has more class than many other. To be real. I mean, guys that have streams.
He's
So
fine.
yeah, he's a gentleman after all. He's never gonna get too far. I mean, start to like really insult you or anything. That's because he has this etiquette. He follows. So
Yep.
beware of Margie's foot. Margie's foot. Yeah, I mean, I thought that she didn't really want to. All right, he lived in India for 3 years. Well,
Cool.
yeah, where in India? India is really big. Super chats. Well, I can't yet, Yoshi. I have to have enough viewing hours stuff, and yeah, I don't really care about that. I'm not. I don't live off this, luckily. So, super chat song, famosa chat. That Mexican song. That's cool. Vamos a chat. super chat. So you are, I know you told me you are 49, right? We can disclose your age.
Yeah, yeah. I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm 49.
Yeah, you didn't turn 50 in the meanwhile. That's good.
Next year,
Next year, right?
it's
So
the
you
same.
are,
When you're 48, 49, 50, it's all the same, man. Once you get over a certain
yeah,
age, it doesn't matter. What
yeah.
up, Jim?
Have you been to India? I mean,
Who, me?
uh,
No, never.
yeah, never. Right. So you
Nope.
don't really, not very interested.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nope. I have zero connection.
Yeah, you are. I know you told me you are very Canadian, proud Canadian. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course, I came here when I was already like 15. So, but I'm not that connect. I mean, not anymore. I don't have to go to Boston every year. I used to go like almost every year, but
When's the
now,
last time you went?
I was last year I was there.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
49 is the new 39. That's well said. Yeah. What was
Where else
that?
have you been
Oh,
around Europe, boss? Where else have you been in Europe?
I've been to Barcelona and then yeah, that's I've been to Prague, but not that many other places. A little bit in Germany and stuff. But I plan to go to UK now. I mean, because I know some people. I mean, several real good friends who live mostly in England, and one lives in Wales. So yeah. I was gonna go this April, but it didn't. Something came up. We were gonna go to a boxing match, so that
Oh,
was a
okay.
shame. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're a huge boxing guy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah. Mike Tyson made me a
Oh yeah,
boxing.
he
Yeah,
was your the gateway guy.
yeah. I mean, I first saw him fight, in a boxing match. So I was very impressed, of course. Like, wow, this guy is really blowing out everybody, blowing away. I mean, thank you, Yoshi. Yeah. Yeah, of course, I can tell. Somebody asked Kevin, I believe, if he was there was last week, if he was Italian or something. I don't know. That was funny. But you know who I really love to listen to? An Indian guy from Canada, Russell Peters. He's a comedian, stand-up comedian.
He used to be funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Us.
He's old. He's old now.
He used to be funny. Now he's
Yeah. Right. I mean, that happens to most of them. Then they start to make movies and stuff. Then
Only
yeah,
some of them become like big time,
yeah. But it was so funny. I mean, he has such great jokes, and the way he really kind of made fun of everybody, even his own. I mean, Indians and
Yeah, yeah.
all the way how they speak, and that was really funny. The
I
Chinese,
like
he says, he says Chinese and Indians cannot work together because Chinese
exactly.
cannot give a bargain and Indians can't live without a bargain.
Exactly.
So, yeah. But I think also my people are pretty much like, yeah, they won't always want a bargain, they always want to get it cheaper. Boston's, yeah. Also, yeah, everybody who kind of grew up in a country that wasn't very rich and stuff, especially, I mean, Jordan, yeah, he is really something.
No, I don't like Justin Trudeau. He is a bit of a wuss.
Trudeau. He's a
Not a
former
fan.
president. Yeah. I don't know. Jim Carrey is also from Canada. Yeah, from Toronto. He's a funny guy. Yeah, I kind of like him. He's a good actor. I mean, I don't really know much about him
Who?
otherwise. Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey. Yeah.
He's from Toronto, right? Yeah. For better on your chips. Anooj still sporting. Here we have 18 people.
Ricky. What up, Ricky? So, Boz, who are the current boxing superstars right now? Because I don't know anything about boxing, so lay it on me.
Well, I mean, right now, Terence Crawford, he's a welterweight from Omaha. He's
Okay.
considered, and also you got this Ukrainian heavyweight, Alexander Usyk, his name is, and of course Tyson Fury. You've heard of him probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this you big dossa, that guy that goes like.
Is he still boxing, or is he retired now, or what?
Well, he's boxing, but now he's
But not too
fighting
much. Like,
guys. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna fight this guy Nagano. He's not a boxer, that guy from UFC.
oh, Francis
Uh,
Ngannou. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see. There's a lot of these matches now, these celebrity matches and stuff, where like a boxer will fight an MMA guy, or like some YouTube
Yeah,
guy will fight a boxer. What do you think about all that stuff, like Jake Paul and
I think that's.
Salt Poppy and all those guys?
Oh, here we have. I don't like it because it's kind of drags boxing the image. It makes it cheap and stuff. Hey, what happened? Where did you go? Maybe Kevin, you come on, enter again. I think it's something he left, or maybe I accidentally threw him out. I don't know what happened.
Blocked him. You blocked Kevin.
No. Kevin, come back, please. But I don't like it. How they, that guys. All right, Jake Paul, he really likes boxing. Nothing wrong with that, but now there are all these people who are really not boxers who wanna be big in boxing, but they are not really boxers. So Veterbiev, yeah, that's right. He fights out of Montreal. I think he's from
Okay.
Russia, like a Chechen guy. He's really one of the best at light heavyweight right now. So yeah, Arthur Beterbiev. Beterbiev. What happened with Kevin? Maybe he kind of just pulled out himself.
He might have had a phone call or something, right? Because
Yeah,
right
he's
for work, right? He gets lots of calls all the time, so he's
yeah.
busy.
Well, hopefully he will rejoin. Oh, here he is now. Hello.
All the stars, all the stars are here.
Yeah. We are the best. Forget
Wow.
about the rest.
What up, Kev?
Aren't we just a handful of dapper Dans?
Yeah.
Check it out. I just shaved.
Not me
Hey.
anyway, but
Yeah, you look like it, man. You lost a lot of weight, man. You look like.
But check out the back. I gave myself a fade. Can you see it?
Sure,
See, I gave it a fade.
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, that's nice. I like your shirt. Yeah, it's a good
Classic.
one. And yours too, Anuj. That's a nice shirt.
Yeah, he's got the world famous Lazap Straits octagon. It's an octagon that he has on his shirt, and it represents the unity of fragrance passion and marijuana addiction. You put them together, and you have Lazap Straits.
The quatrefoil.
The hexagon.
Wow, nice. So, what's your sound of the day, Mister Kevin?
Right now, I'm just wearing some Zaharoff aftershave, Zaharoff signature aftershave. I like to put it on. I use the tobacco shaving soap, and then I put that on. And I shave with my Costco double blade Schick, right? One pass, and then I use the aftershave splash. But enough about me, guys. I mean, how are you fellas doing?
I'm fine. I mean, I've been very active physically this week, but I actually plan to start working out soon.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
so I hope that it makes that heavy breathing go away. The heavy breathing I have. When I
Maybe just get up and just go for a walk. do something,
Yeah, I
man.
do that. I do
Good.
that too. But whenever I was on dance stream, he would mute me because I would breathe like like very heavy. He was like, some people here are misbehaving. Well, doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
The it's good to exercise. It's good to stay active. It's good for your mental health, emotional
Oh
well-being.
yeah,
Good for your physical health. Everybody should exercise to the best
yeah,
of their ability. You don't have to be like Anooj and do burpees 45 of them at a time,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't want to, be like that. Last time I worked out, that was like I started in 2019, and then the personal trainer asked me, what do you want to achieve, and I'm like, yeah, I want to get more, body toning and stuff like that, because back then I wanted that, but now, no, no way, I'm not gonna do that because that's was really, really hard and exhausting. Whenever I would come home from workout, I will just lay there, sprawled out for hours, like, dead guy.
I mean, you're halfway there. You already have athletic clothing, right? You got the
Yeah,
shirt.
right.
I mean, that's the
Well,
hard part is getting the shirt.
I bought this.
Nike, just do it.
You know what? I bought this in Boston, so it's not even real Nike. Yeah, I gotta admit. Also, I have this shirt that is kind of like Under Armour, but it's not really. It's just cheap, like
You
fake
ever
Under
seen these
Armour.
guys who never worked out a day in their life and then they start talking about their plans for exercise and they're like, yeah, I got a plan. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna bulk, right? I'm gonna bulk and then I'm gonna cut, and I don't want to be too big, right? It's like, buddy, you can't even walk yet. Like, just why don't you just go get a membership? Why don't you just start moving? And
Yeah,
that's one pet peeve. And then they think they know everything, right?
right.
Listen, I've been exercising seriously for about 22 years, right? I started going to the YMCA when I was 11 years old with my grandparents. 22 years I've been in the gym consistently. Like, if somebody starts talking to me about this stuff and I start talking back to them, man, you know what? I don't mean to be a dick, but just listen a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
But
like
then these
everybody.
guys, they've been working out for 3.5 weeks, right? And they come to me, they're like, no, actually, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to blend the protein powder into the creatine, then you shove it up your ass.
Yeah, everybody like has their own
True,
twist on
man.
how to
Boy,
get
you're so
ripped.
right, man. When I
Yeah.
started at F45 jumps and I would go, I knew from experience, just watch and follow the guys that don't talk. The ones that just come, they work out, they have a good time,
Yeah.
they just do the work. And there's always someone, like you said, they've done like 3 or 4 classes, and all of a sudden, they're the form experts and stuff. And you hear them
Exactly.
talk to other people, and it's like, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, I feel sorry for them. It's cringeworthy,
Yes.
right? When these people start talking about macros and calories and deficit, it's like, just shut the fuck up and just do your push-ups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I would see, I was in the gym also before, and I would see guys would just sit there for like half an hour talking. I was like, why are you here? You could have done this at home. I mean, or in a coffee shop. Why did you come here? I mean, they do the treadmill maybe a little bit, and then I don't know, some weights, and then they sit and talk for 45 minutes, and then they get back to the workout, and then they say, "Oh, I worked out for 2 3 hours," but in reality, they maybe worked out 45 minutes, right?
yeah,
So
I'm actually very pleased with myself the faster I can finish my routine, because every day I have to do either 5 or 7 exercises, right? Some days they're 5, some days they're 7, and I
yeah,
try to get it done in an hour, right? Because I'm going to get all of the movements in one way or the other. Either it's going to take an hour or it's going to take an hour and 45 minutes. So the faster I can get through it, it means the better I did it. So once the hour mark passes, I really start to get frustrated with myself. I'm like, why am I still here? Like I gotta do some other stuff today. Why
I
am
got
I
a
still
life,
here?
baby.
I got a life.
yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I almost, and when I would see some of these guys, I mean, they just all that they do that they are interested in is working out, getting as big as possible. And I was like, sometimes I would say, what am I doing here? I'm not like these guys. I'm not that type, So, but anyway, then I would say, all right, I'm here because I want to stay healthy and active.
You know, the other thing, guys, is like when I go to the gym, you know what I hate the most? Personal trainers. Like,
Yeah.
first of all, I don't know, is it a requirement to be in terrible shape to be a personal trainer? All the personal trainers at my gym are like in the worst shape ever. Ever. Like they're all in the worst shape.
Not mine, not mine.
And then they start telling these like people in their 50s and 60s who are easily 70, 80, 100 pounds overweight. They've clearly never exercised a day in their life. They're like, take this balancing ball, stand on it, put a resistance band around your knees, take 2 weights, and I want you to do a single leg lunge. And I'm like, what the hell? Why don't you have the guy just, take 10 deep breaths, see if you can even get through that? And the form, everyone's so concerned about form. It's like, oh, I heard if you extend it this much from this angle, this way, you're going to get this head of the bicep. Buddy, I've been doing one bicep exercise for the past 22 years. You grab the weight, you go up and down like that. If it gets heavy, you swing it a little bit. It's going to be fine. Just move the weight around.
Yeah, I mean, all those guys, some young guys that I would see, they would go like pose in front of the mirror while, doing doing this, like, oh man, I would get sick from that, watching them, like, yeah, it's like that song that was, I don't know if you knew it, maybe you remember Anooj from the early 90s, that guy that sings "I'm too sexy," for this and that,
Right
that's
set
like,
Fred.
That's
yeah,
right.
because I read that was inspired by some guys because his brother, I think, worked in a gym and he would watch these guys who were very, like, very narcissistic and looking at themselves in the mirror while working out. So
The
yeah, that's funny.
how's your feeling about the general malaise in the excuse me 1 second, sorry.
All right. Does Norway have Love Island? Yes, yes. But they go to somewhere exotic, of course, not here. Yeah, Tommy Fury. He was in Love Island, the little brother of Tyson. Yeah, yeah. Please, you guys, you must speak
Is
English.
he the one who fought with Jake Paul, Fury's
Yeah,
younger brother?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right. The
What's his
pretty
name?
boy, Tommy Fury.
Tom.
Mm. He's like, yeah, he won on points, but he got knocked down. This guy is really becoming a pain in the ass. Some guy that I know from before. Hmm.
I
Right.
just sorry, boss. My internet connection cut out twice. I don't know if you heard my question. I asked, does Tyson Fury have a son who boxes, or just his younger brother?
Not yet, but he does have 3 sons, I believe. So they will
But they're not
probably.
boxing, right? They're not like.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
They are too small. Yeah,
so it's just his younger brother then.
yeah. His younger brother. He has another brother who is like his, entourage and stuff. So he doesn't box. So I think he has also an older brother, but he's never. I never seen him or anything. Talking about Tyson Fury, what do you think about him, Kevin?
I think I don't know, man. I don't really watch boxing, but he's the
Yeah,
very tall British guy.
yeah, yeah.
He's a
Six foot
champion.
nine. Yeah,
What are you gonna
six
say?
nine.
What do I think? I think he's great. Good for him.
Yeah, well, he's not really fighting the guys that he's supposed to fight now. I mean, but hopefully he will Who is the current number one heavyweight? Well, I think Usyk is actually the guy from Ukraine because he just recently knocked out this younger guy who was pretty good, and bigger and all that. Yeah, but anyway, enough about boxing. Tommy Fury, he's got only one child, as far as I know now. Yeah, it was so funny. Jake Paul, he brought this gift for the baby. His baby, he says, this is a designer brand, kind of like designer baby clothes. That's so funny.
I want a designer baby. I just want a Gucci baby. You think if I
Yeah,
fuck a Gucci bag, I'll get a baby out of it? Just get the bag pregnant and wah!
Oh yeah, Nathan Gorman. That's right. He's a cousin. Yeah, but he's not such a good boxer. Just a fat guy, to be honest.
Let
Not
me
very
tell you
good.
something before I go, man. I've been sensing a general sense of malaise in the live stream community in our little pocket of the fragrance, part of YouTube, and not only that, but some severe mental retardation also occurred, like all over the fucking place. I don't know if it's just me, but I was talking about it last night on Eugene's You Smells Good stream. Like they're like,
Right.
oh, you always troll, you always come on and crack jokes. And I said, have you guys looked in the mirror and listened to the things that you're talking about? Do you want me to participate in this? Like, this is the lowest level of conversation I've ever witnessed in my life. And I enjoy coming on and cracking my jokes at the expense of others sometimes, but at the expense of my own dignity as well. It's totally fine. But good God Almighty, this community is sick.
Yeah.
The things they fight about, like, that there's like 18 people watching here, right? Like, you're a channel with 500 subscribers, 500 and change. You got 18, 20 people watching. There's a guy with 40,000 subscribers. He gets like 75 people watching.
Yeah.
Jeremy Fragrance has 2 million subscribers, and he struggles to get 200 people to watch.
Yeah.
I saw today a live stream. The guy has 76,000 subscribers. Guess how many viewers he had on his live stream? 13,000.
Who was that?
I don't know, some bounty hunter guy just walking around. But like
Right.
13,000, like
Yeah, I mean,
it's a race for last place. And I'm not
because
surprised that it is, because the things that people talk about here
yeah,
are boring.
it's boring. I always thought that. Come on, and that's why that's why I chose Dance Channel, because it doesn't talk just about fragrances, but yeah, I mean, guys who talk about real stuff, stuff that is kind of in touch with the real world, and you know I mean, they get the most views, of course. I mean, and not people who go like, "Oh, this is Clary Sage, and this, this is Patchouli." Who cares? Like, who gives a fuck about that stuff? I mean,
I
come on.
swear to, I'm with you, man. Like,
Yeah.
and the weird thing is that when an interesting topic does come up, right? Let's start talking about dating and relationships, right?
Right.
When you have a conversation, you have to risk being okay, sorry.
Yeah. You can read the comments in the meanwhile. All right.
Yeah. Mike is right, I smell. That's it. Don't like it. Leave the
So
street.
the thing is, like, the people are talking about, like, they start talking about something interesting, and then all of a sudden you get a bunch of people getting offended, and then a bunch of people white knighting for them. It's like, it's okay to get offended. It's fine. This is a safe space. Like, if your ideology is being questioned, that's okay. Because guess what? I can't reach over and strangle you, and you can't reach over and punch me in the throat. We're just talking. It's all meaningless. Everyone's going to be fine. But as soon as something, it's like an autistic reflex. They're like, queer to Ruthie. You're 9. I'm like, dude, just talk about it. It's okay. You disagree. Tell me you disagree. But then when they do block, fuck this guy, block this guy. Why are you like this? Why? And then they start to gaslight you and they start to manipulate the whole thing. It's like, buddy, come on.
Yeah. Well, you know what I hate also on these streams, such as that. I mean, you cannot just talk about any kind of fragrance you want, because if I say Versace Puron, for instance, they're all just, nobody gives a shit. It's gotta be stuff like Weird LC, or you know it's like, that's just too generic. Nobody wants to talk about, like
Yeah.
regular stuff,
And
like,
boss, why they keep going back to these fragrances?
yeah.
Because, like we just explained, it's too hard to face reality. And I get it. Maybe some people come to these live streams to escape the reality, and they start to, and then it's like, this is their escape. They just want to talk about fragrances, and that's fine. But I have a feeling that it's almost like it's an unhealthy level of distraction, where instead of facing the fact that, like, maybe I'm unemployed, maybe I don't look the way I want to look, maybe I'm unhappy with my relationship, maybe I need to make more money, maybe I'm a miserable fucking guy, they're like, you know what? Chanel Sycamore. Can you believe the lace exclusive prices? I'm like, yeah, I can believe it, because fucking idiots like you still buy that horse shit. Like, why don't you stop buying it? Like, what do? You're just sitting there with fucking sprayable candles. You're like, oh, lavender. Bro, put that shit away and get a job, man. Go do some push-ups or something. Good Lord.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so, and a lot of these guys, look, they could use to go to the gym, right? I mean, let's be not gonna name any names, but man. It's like,
what percent of AM asks, what percent of people in Fragcom have issues that need to be worked out? Well, 100%. I don't think any of us are perfect.
Yeah.
But I mean, seriously, it's an unhealthy level of distraction, right?
Yeah.
Because most of these people, they don't even go out, right? It's not like they're going to share this experience of fragrance with anybody, right? It's very rare.
Yeah.
And then the people who do go out, you rarely see them, right? But like the people you see every day here, they're just fucking going onto Fragrantica. And what does it smell like? Who's the perfumer? What year did it come out? Let me get the batch code. They keep going down, and it's like any other hobby, though. Pokemon cards, comic books, shoes, cars. It's a distraction from reality. I'd like to see these people go a month without talking about fragrance, buying fragrance, smelling it.
Impossible.
They'll have a fucking mental breakdown, because for 5 minutes they're gonna have to look in the mirror and realize, holy shit, I haven't shaved in a month. Oh my god, like I'm unhappy, right? And then another thing. Sorry to keep ranting, but last point. You know what?
You just go on. I love it.
Okay, one last thing, and then I have to go. I got all these calls coming in, but one last thing is, maybe it's okay to not be happy with yourself. How about that? I see a lot of people talking about just love yourself. We have everything we need. We're okay just the way we are. But maybe you're not. Maybe it's okay to be disappointed in yourself. Maybe you are a fuck up. But you know what the good news is? You can change that, because as humans, we are ever changing, not never changing. We're not just solid blocks of wood that can't be. Fuck me!
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it can turn you into a narcissist, even, I think. I mean, and it's hard to take criticism if you just like, I love myself, I'm always right. And then, it can easily go that way. I mean,
So all I wanted to say before I go, I'm sorry, I have to leave, but it's okay not to be happy with yourself. Facing that is more important than distracting yourself from it and then just saying, you know what? I love me for me, and I'm going to be happy with who I am, and that's just the way I am, and I can't control the way Dude, you can control most of it. I'm telling you, you can control most of it. Most of what you're unhappy with. I saw a video yesterday. This kid was like a little bit out of shape, and he had like a round face, and he had bad skin, and he didn't like his hair. You know what he says? He's like, I'm going to change my life in 6 months. The fucking guy looked like a Greek god at the end of 6 months. I'm like, see, that's what people can do. It is possible to change your life. I'm unemployed. Get a job. I'm not happy with my life. Read a book. Read a book. Go outside.
Yeah.
Experiment. Grow. But instead, what do? Let me go on Fragrantica. Alberto Morillas was a great perfumer, and let me go talk about it, and then get offended because people don't agree with me, and just dive deeper into this horseshit fucking live stream. Get the fuck out of the fragrance community. Go get a job. You know, people are complaining about the prices of things that they shouldn't even be buying. I gotta go.
And they also always love, I mean, complaining about their love life and dating life. I mean, like, either do something about it or shut the fuck up. I mean, just
Shut the
accept.
fuck up. Dude, who's gonna love you? You don't even love yourself. You don't even deserve to love yourself. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
Most
you're
people don't
horrible.
even
Nobody's
deserve to
gonna love
love
you.
themselves. They should
Right.
just hate themselves. Fucking look in the mirror and hate yourself. And maybe once you've realized that you're worthy of nothing but your own self-loathing, then you will make a change and make yourself worthy of your own belief.
Exactly. Bravo. You really went out punctuated very well. Yeah. You got any comments to that? Nothing. You can't top that. Well, it's true, of course. Yeah. I
Plus, these
mean,
things don't bother me, man. Like I said, if I don't like something, I leave. If I don't like something on
yeah,
a live stream, I just don't watch it. I don't let this shit get to
yeah.
me. I don't care.
That's right.
That's
I
just how
wish
I.
I could be like that, you know. I maybe now, maybe I am, but I wasn't like until
It depends on
recently.
your personality, right? Just depends on. That's
Yeah,
just my personality is just like that. I don't get
yeah. I'm
worked up.
like, no, I get too involved, and then it's really hard to just, walk away or, I mean, leave that situation. I'm like, really, even when I fight with somebody, I'm like, really, you said this to me? How can you do that? I'm like that, very emotional. But yeah, I mean,
Let's remember
too,
one thing you got to remember when it comes to these chats. Reading words on a screen always gets taken out of context. If you're talking
yeah,
to someone face to face or like this, there's body language. So if I say something in a certain way to you, you understand my real meaning. You can see me in front of you, right? If I just type it
yeah,
in the chat, you might take it in a different way,
yeah,
right?
exactly. That's
So
what,
always got to keep that in mind.
yeah, that's what I don't like about this world, virtual world. I mean, if you are there, you see me, I see you, we talk to each other, I can see your expression. I don't know, but this way, I don't know if you are angry at me, if you are just, I don't know, if you are not.
But
So
that's why you
sometimes I
got to
think,
be able to take it with a grain of
yeah,
salt. You have to accept that that's how it is and that's the way it is. And then you either have to
exactly.
choose to control yourself or you go down a rabbit hole and you spiral and you let
Yeah,
your emotions get the best of you. And then you feel like shit afterwards, right?
yeah,
So
yeah, of course. Yeah, I
it
feel like
happens, though.
shit. I mean,
It happens
yeah,
to all of us.
whenever I would like explode on whatever stream or, I mean, or have some kind of argument, I was like feeling really like, I mean, come on. I wasn't feeling good, of course. But as I said, you cannot know, maybe I think that that guy kind of sounded maybe cynical towards me, but
Maybe
so
you
so
didn't mean.
I yeah, I mean yeah, because I can't see his expression or anything. So then I get like I start to hit back the same way, and he gets angry, and that's how it starts usually.
And remember, in this thing of the internet and the webs and the streams, once you say something, you can't take it back. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
if you get hot headed or if you get carried away and you say something afterwards, even if you didn't mean to, it's like, well, you said it, or
Yeah.
whatever. So,
Yeah, I mean, I've often like written, like typed something offensive, and then I deleted it. That's of course happened many times. I was like, do I really want to, type that, I mean, into the chat? No, I mean, so I deleted. But sometimes, yeah, I feel really angry, then I just press enter, and the damage is done.
Exactly.
Hello, Victor. Yeah, Victor,
All
he
right,
likes.
I got to get back to work here, boss. So good chopping it
Oh,
up. We'll see you in the
thank
chats
you.
later on. All right, take it easy,
Yeah,
man.
I will.
Thanks for having
All
me.
right. You
All
too.
right,
Thank you very
take
much.
care of yourself.
All right. You too. Bye. There goes our main guest, Mr. Anooj Patel. He's a great guy, really. I mean, so is Kevin. Anuj is really awesome. I mean, he's such a level-headed guy. Well, that was the gist of it, I guess. I don't think there's much else to say. I'm really happy I got to stream with these two great guys. Hope we can do again. We can do it. We will do it again, of course, sometime soon. I hope. Yeah. Yeah, it can be very like Fracom is a strange place, but I guess many other communities. That's why sometimes I get pissed off when somebody says it's a community. Well, to me, a community means people who accept you for just the way you are, right? But no, I mean, here you get people who attack you because they don't like the type of person you are. Like, they don't like if you are too honest, too straightforward, if you have opinions that are different than theirs. So that's not a community for me, all right? That's not the ideal community. Thank you, man. I don't know who you are. Can you say it? I never seen this nickname before. All right. See you, Jordy, man. Yoshi. No, no, no. I had never had a shower stream. Are you crazy? I'm not that stupid. At least not till I get in shape again. Yeah. That would be just too much. I mean, come on, think about it. I would be the main sucker on all the jerks suddenly. The main attraction, right? This was a great stream, my best so far, really, people. And I was like, how come I didn't remember to, ask Anuj before? I even asked Morlaco. I mean, for crying out loud. Of course, he's a busy man. He couldn't do it. But yeah, Anuj is a great guest, perfect guest. I think. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so we reached an hour. All right. Dave B could not be here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, hmm, you said it. There isn't much more to say. I think it comes from people taking themselves too seriously. I mean, so what? You know some things about perfumes that I don't know. So what? Big deal. All right, you go there, you say your stuff, what you have. But no, I mean, they start seeing themselves as stars and some kind of celebrities. Come on, you're not a celebrity because you know this and that about, fragrances. Oh, Dave is here. Dave B. Nice. He's a silent partner. So yeah, people. I like people who are really humble, but who know a lot, but they don't brag it, or they don't feel others smaller, like feel smaller. They don't make others feel smaller because they know less. But hey, Steve, how are you? So yeah, I mean, you all know who who I've been talking about here before. Yeah, sure, why not? Just a second. I gotta. Oh, there's Dave V. Hello, mate. Mm, I don't think I can do it here, but maybe on the telephone. Let's see. Here we go. And Matt is my new moderator. Who else wants a wrench? Hey, Rodolfo Rivera, this is my friend from, sorry, the boxing community. Hello, Rodolfo. Yeah, sure, why not? You can get a wrench. Yoshi, you want a wrench too? All right. Can't have, well, anyway, there you go. I think Dwayne simply unwrenched himself on this channel. Kiara Murphy, hello to you. Right, cool. It's better we don't give you one anyway. Yeah. Well, I'm really happy that I was able to get Anooj and Kevin on my stream. And as I said, this is really funny. Come on, man. Please. You know what was I gonna say? Yeah, on next week on Sunday, I'm gonna have Maji here, right? Finally on the 17th. Yeah, so that's gonna start. I think an hour later than now. Mr. Cream. I wonder who you are, really. No, I don't put cream on my nuts. Unless you mean a dessert or something. Mm, 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 mm. Right. Cream it up. Tiger Bomb. I usually get my nuts roasted. Yeah, on almost every dance stream. Nah, I mean, what was I gonna say? I don't know really. Forgot. Yeah, so Maji's gonna be here on Sunday on the 17th. We're gonna talk about our experiences, with Fragcom and maybe a little about fragrances, but you know me, I don't like to talk about that too much. Nuts. Let's get nuts. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of drama, around her, of course. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Not too much, but we'll see anyway how she feels. Yeah, right. It's gonna be on Sunday, so probably she'll wear them. Leisure time. Yeah, she's in quite a shape. She has quite a figure. No secret there. Also, tomorrow I'll be on K stream, so don't forget to tune in also, where we'll be talking about fall fragrances or autumn, whatever, as the Brits say. Yeah, she invited me, because yeah, she had to invite someone. Yeah, and Louis doesn't stream anymore, so yeah. And also, I heard Rachel gonna be on next Saturday after this one. That's very nice. I think I will also be on there, maybe, probably. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know really. I don't have a favorite. I like them all. It used to be spring, but then I, started getting pollen allergies, so it's not anymore. I like summer and all, and fall, and yeah, nothing against winter either. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was just gonna say something about him when we were talking, about people who don't look good. When Kevin was having his rant. No, I didn't. What was he talking about? Yoshi's favorite streamer, Fracon person. Yoshi. I don't know. Billy is undefeated, but I really like Demon Nicholson. He's a nice guy, so I'm gonna be rooting for him to win. But I think the other guy probably wins, unfortunately. Hello, Caboose. How are you, Mister Caboose Juice? Really nice to see you here. Welcome. Well, I'm not gonna go on for much longer. I've already been on for over an hour, so just finishing up chatting with you guys. They are really great guys to talk to, right? I mean, so fun, funny, and yeah, fun, cheerful. But yeah, you know what Kevin said? He just hit right in the middle of it. I mean, with those guys, they some of them really look like shit. Hello, Fernando. And all they care about is fragrances. I mean, you look at their behind them, like the house or wherever they live, it's a mess, right? It doesn't look so good, but they got like 1,000 bottles on the shelf. Yeah, it's like makes you wonder, right? Like, what's wrong with these people? I'm not saying, of course, I love fragrances myself, but I would never like turn my house into a fragrance, shop. Put it that way. I got other interests as well, fortunately. And I think in this kind of field, you ought to look your best, when if you make videos about perfumes or streams. I mean, where you talk about perfumes, you should dress up and look good and clean and all that. Yeah, ideally. Oh, it's big. I mean, it's pretty big. I'm not sure just how big, but anyway, I'm flexing right now. Can't you see? Posing. Where are you from, Caboose? If it's not a secret. Shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course. I mean, they don't care about the way they look, but they care about, they will argue with you about which, ooh, the fragrance is the best, or, which, whatever, perfume house is the best, the greatest. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. There is no greatest. I mean, there are several greatest houses, after all. Yeah, I really don't like this. I mean, the more time I spend on Fragcon, the less I like it. I mean, this world and these people who are, have their own channels, and I mean, I don't know, kind of some of them are all right, but they are boring, just too boring to listen to, and others are just, obnoxious and full of themselves and full of shit, and of course, then you have the women, the girls who use their looks and all that sex appeal to grow their number of followers and all that likes. That really, I'm quite disgusted by that. I must say, really, because it has nothing to do with what they are selling, what they are talking about. Come on, who cares what you look like? I mean, if you are beautiful or sexy, whatever, if your job is to talk about fragrances, which ones you like, which ones you think are good, which ones you think are not good, that should be all. But instead, guys are like, oh, look at her, look at her rack on her. I'm gonna like this stream, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so of course, I'm kind of talking about people like Curly Fragrances, Erica, yeah, even Curly Senses lately. I mean, she does also use her looks, I mean, quite a lot. And her boobs are always are visible. Yeah, all right. Sergio, I know a guy who really hates Sergio. You know who that is? And I don't get it. Why hate on an entire house? Like, come on, man. Every house has at least one good fragrance, right? Usually, or usually more than that. But anyway, I know her. I gotta check her out. Yeah, there are some really nice women who don't, use that trashy, style. Don't use that image, like sex image. They just dress really well and talk nice and know their stuff, have a good taste. But they are not usually the ones who get most subscribers or views, sadly. Sometimes maybe, but not. Well, hey Nick, how are you? Thank you. I'm good. How are you? Hope you are well. Torino 22 Cafe. Well, my scent is here Triumph of Bacchus by Argus. Just arrived today. I love it. I really love it. Yeah, I was on this Reddit forum. I used to be, but only for a while, for briefly, about fragrances. I just couldn't bear to be there. And there were so many hideous people there. attacking attacking me and others who had different tastes and different opinions. But that's what Reddit is all about, and all these social, these communities. Oh, thank you. I mean, you're very welcome, Anuj. Yeah, yeah, I will see you in either of those. It's really has been such a treat. Thank you. I hope we can do it again soon. Thanks, man. Aquamarine. I think I know what is. Is it that kind of orangey one in the orange bottle, yellowish orange? I think I've seen it. Yeah, Renier. I don't know that one. There are so many. I mean, that's also very frustrating. Frustrating because to talk about this stuff with people who are really, really into this, you have to know like 1,000 different brands and how the hell am I gonna get to know them all? No way, man. Nice. That sounds good. But I don't like oud. I tested this. Also, I got a sample of this Argos one, which is called Bacio Immortale, the Immortal Kiss. And at first it was nice, but then as it dried on, the oud takes over completely. I don't like that. I was very, I was kind of disappointed because it started off nice and all right, but yeah. But this other one, Palace Satin, wow, that's really nice. Very nice, fruity, citrusy, like a warm scent. Well, I said already, my scent of the night. Let me show you the bottle again. There it is. Wow. This is just mind blowing. Wow, look at how shiny it is. It's like gold, right? I love it. Queer the Sheen. I don't even know how it's pronounced, but I guess Queer the Sheen. Plum mango. Oh yeah, there's a new Zaharov coming out soon. His first Gurman. Yeah, it's called Orm. And I look at the top notes. He posted it on Instagram. It really sounds delicious. It's gonna be like honey, coconut milk, and all that stuff, all the good stuff in it. Right. Well, all right, guys. I think I'm gonna turn it off now. I mean, it's been real great to hang out with you and talk to Anuj and Kevin. Really, the best stream so far. Yeah, Aquamarine, nice name. Now we're getting too much of fragrance talk. I better finish. I better end this stream. It doesn't matter really. I don't mind. We can talk about it, just as long as it doesn't go too far. All right. Well, thanks, man. It's been a pleasure, really. Yeah. All right. So I'll be back with my own stream. So that will not be probably until next Sunday. Not this one, of course, but and I will be on Case stream tomorrow. All right. Bye bye. Yeah, probably a little bit at least. All right. See you there. See you. Bye bye.